Federal, state, local governments share 1.678 trillion naira, being February 2025 Federation account revenue. House of Representatives refutes allegation of inducements to ratify emergency rule.
An SDG level which ensures access to adequate, safe and affordable housing for all.
First Lady inaugurates new Nana Berry Orphanage Home, says children well-being critical to development under the renewed health agenda. Hello and thanks for joining us on the News Desk at 6 on NTN 24, reaching you live from Abuja. I am Mina Daniels. A total sum of 1.678 trillion naira, being February 2025 Federation account revenue, has been shared to the federal, state and local government councils. The revenue shared at the March 2025 Federation Account Allocation Committee meeting in Abuja was chaired by Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edun. The total distributable revenue of 1.678 trillion comprised distributable statutory revenue of 827.633 billion naira, distributable value-added tax revenue of 609.430 billion naira, electronic money transfer levy revenue of 35.171 billion naira, solid minerals revenue of 28.218 billion naira, and augmentation of 178 billion naira. The communique notes that from the total distributable revenue of 1.678 trillion naira, the federal government received 569.656 billion naira, and the state governments received total sum of 562.195 billion naira, while the local government councils received total sum of 410.559 billion naira and a total sum of 136.042 billion naira. Revenue was also shared to oil-producing states in February. In February 2025, oil and gas royalty and electronic money transfer levy increased significantly, while value-added tax, petroleum profit tax, companies' income tax, excise duty, import duty, and CET levies recorded decreases. And as Nigeria joins the rest of the world to commemorate Water Day, the focus this year is aimed at raising awareness on the importance of water across the globe. The federal government, UNESCO and development partners say achieving water security in Nigeria is not just a necessity, but also the responsibility of all citizens. Usman Zubairu has more.
The World Water Day, celebrated on March 22nd every year, is targeted at addressing the challenges of water scarcity, pollution and sustainable water use, which affect billions of people worldwide. With Team Glaciers Preservation, the goal is to ensure that every single person in the world has access to safe and clean water by the year 2030. Although Nigeria does not have glaciers, access to clean water is still a major challenge. At a press conference in commemoration of the day in Abuja, Minister of Water Resources and Sanitation says to address these challenges, government has come up with policies, programs and projects to ensure equitable as well as sustainable access to water across the country.
Providing basic drinking water services to 6 million people, offer improved sanitation services to 1.4 million individuals, enhance wash facilities in 2,000 schools and healthcare centers, and support 500 communities in achieving urban defecation-free status.
In observance of this year's World Water Day, the Ministry of Water Resources and Sanitation launched a compounded climate resilient wash technical report document, and inaugurated a water project at the National Youth Service Corps NYSC orientation camp at Kubwa in Abuja. Usman Zubairu, NTA News.
Meanwhile, Federal Minister of Water Resources and Sanitation had organized a sensitization work aimed at raising awareness on World Water Day celebration. Usman Zubairu again reports that the World Water Day is celebrated on March 22nd every year to raise awareness on the importance of water across the world. According to reports, about 2.2 billion people all over the world lack access to safe water source. Therefore, the goal is to ensure that every single person in the world has access to safe and clean water by the year 2030. Addressing newsmen shortly after the sensitization work, which started at Eagle Square and terminated at the NTA headquarters, Permanent Secretary, Minister of Water Resources and Sanitation, Richard Filangwa, said the work underscores the importance of water in the society and critical role of the ministry in pushing for safe and clean water in the country. He noted that NTA, being the largest news outlet in Africa, is the best place to carry out the sensitization.
I've done so much to alleviate the suffering of the masses in respect of potable water.
This year's theme is glacier preservation. The House of Representatives has denied allegations that its members received a $5,000 inducement to ratify President Bola Tinubu's request for a state of emergency declaration in Rivers State. Deputy spokesman of the House, Philip Abwese, described the allegation as false and malicious. He said Thursday's resolution endorsing the state of emergency declaration in Rivers State was done out of patriotism and in interests of restoring lasting peace to the state, as well as ensuring national stability in line with the constitutional responsibilities of Parliament. Philip Abwese dismissed any suggestions that lawmakers were bribed as pure fiction being peddled by those who seek to distort facts and create unnecessary tension in the country. The House of Representatives says it remains an independent institution guided by democratic principles, the rule of law, and the collective will of the Nigerian people. The People's Democratic Party governors have resolved to legally contest the legitimacy of the state of emergency declared in Rivers State by President Bola Tinubu. The governors, under the aegis of the PDP Governors Forum, have directed their attorneys general to challenge Section 305 of the Nigerian Constitution as amended and subject it to judicial interpretation in court. The governors who reached this resolution after a meeting via Zoom this Friday deliberated on the wider implications of the emergency rule, which they considered as politically motivated. The forum, however, reaffirmed its commitment to upholding the Constitution, defending democratic governance, and ensuring that the rule of law prevails in Nigeria. They also reaffirmed their commitment to stand in solidarity with Siminalayi Fubara of Rivers State and the people of the state. Similarly, the opposition coalition of United Political Party says it will also challenge declaration of a state of emergency in Rivers State in court. The opposition coalition, in a statement by Chief Peter Ame and Mark Adebayo, believed that some actors and supporters' involvement in the crisis were shielded. The vice presidential candidate of the Social Democratic Party in 2023, Yusuf Buhari, alongside the party's governorship candidate in Kano, including local government contestants and members of the working committee, have defected to the All Progressives Congress. They say their defection was motivated by the successes being recorded by President Bola Tinubu.
After 2 years, we have started to see that these economic policies are yielding some fruits. The foreign exchange is beginning to stabilize, food prices are coming down, insecurity is being addressed by our military, by our brave armed forces. Our phones have continued to ring. A lot of people that are within the fold of the SDP are interested in following us into the APC.
From today onwards, we are now part and parcel of our former family, the All Progressive Congress, APC.
Deputy President of the Senate, Barau Jibrin, while addressing the defectors, said the attempt by some politicians to use the SDP as a platform to compete against the APC in 2027 is a mission in futility.
Those who are in the party are now moving away from the party to APC. So that party is going to be empty. So the idea is dead on arrival. We call on those who are in other parties that APC is one of us. It is a movement to transform Nigeria.
Kudos to the Deputy Senate President for your efforts to bring these important and vibrant politicians to Abuja to honor. We are here to honor them as joining our party, APC.
APC is a party, when you come, there's no discrimination. As soon as you come in, you become a member of us. We have equal rights. You are free to contest your elections. You are free to interact with others. You are free to enjoy the privileges that is accrued as a member of All Progressives Congress.
It is the beginning of a new dawn for the children and management of Nana Berry Orphanage in New Nyanya, Nasarawa State, as they take delivery of a new home facilitated by Renewed Hope Initiative. Nigeria's First Lady Oluremi Tinubu, while inaugurating the home, says the well-being of all children, irrespective of their background, is an essential pillar of development, as captured under the Renewed Hope agenda. State House correspondent Adeni Taiwo reports.
Once upon a time, this ramshackle structure, barely suitable for habitation, is what over 200 children of Nana Berry Orphanage called home for several years. Today, there is a change in fortune following a chanced encounter with Nigeria's First Lady Oluremi Tinubu, and now Nana Berry Orphanage Home is caught in the classical tale of then and now, having taken delivery of a new home, courtesy of Renewed Hope Initiative and the Sustainable Development Goals Office. Sitting on a 4,000 square meter of land, the facility boasts male and female hostels with 336 bed spaces alongside a crèche, a sick bay, and a staff quarters.
Thank you.
Inaugurating the facility, the First Lady describes it as a sustainable intervention by RHI to provide the children with a safe and nurturing environment they can call home.
This also aligns with the SDG 1 to end poverty in all its forms everywhere by ensuring appropriate social protection systems and measures for all. And SDG 11, which ensures access to adequate, safe and affordable housing for all.
Built by the Office of the Senior Special Assistant to the President on SDGs on a plot of land provided by Nasarawa State Government, their project, she says, is a testament to what collaboration and compassion can achieve.
To the founder and caregivers of this home, I urge you to uphold the virtues of kindness, compassion, and discipline to ensure that every child here grows into a responsible and empowered citizen of Nigeria. To the children of Nana Berry, you are special, you are loved, and you have a bright future ahead of you. And I encourage you to embrace every opportunity to learn, grow, and become the best version of yourselves.
As a state, we'll partner with Aisha Kwame, to make sure that this orphanage maintains the standard with which we've started it.
To our beloved children, who we call this place home, know that you are not forgotten. This is not just a building. It is a sanctuary of care.
And as the memories of the past begin to fade, the path to the future is laced with gratitude and renewed hope for the management and children of the home.
In a clean, safe environment like this, they will learn better. They have all the facilities that they need to make it in life here.
For giving us this project and giving us an education where we learn knowledge and other skills. I want to appreciate them.
From New Nyanya in Nasarawa State, Adeni Itaiwo, NTA News.
This is the news desk on NTNS 24. More reports after the break. Stay with us.
Celebrate Ramadan with Bafi and enjoy up to 40% off on selected products from living room, dining room, bedroom, and royal sets. Pay less, save more, and refresh your home for iftar gatherings and cherished moments with family and friends. Visit our showrooms in Abuja, Lagos, Kano, and Enugu, or shop online to enjoy our exclusive Ramadan sale. Let's make this Ramadan unforgettable.
I am Oluremi Tinubu, the global and national Stop TB champion. Many people have asked why I've chosen to champion the fight against a disease like tuberculosis. My reason stems from a deep personal experience. I once had a friend who unfortunately fell ill and concealed the nature of his sickness until it was too late. Eventually, after he passed, we discovered he had tuberculosis. Sadly, due to the stigma and discrimination surrounding the disease, he would not speak up or seek for help. His death was a painful reminder that we could have intervened and saved a life if only we had known earlier. Tuberculosis is an airborne disease that primarily affects the lungs, but can also impact other parts of the body. Being airborne means anyone, regardless of their social economic status, can contract it. In Nigeria, one person dies of TB-related illness every 7 minutes, amounting to 206 deaths every day. Globally, one person succumbs to TB every 25 seconds, which is a staggering 3,456 lives lost daily. These deaths are entirely preventable because TB is curable if detected and treated early. If you or someone you know has been coughing for 2 weeks or more, coughing up blood, experiencing night sweats, or losing weight drastically, it might be TB. Please visit the nearest government hospital or primary healthcare center for proper diagnosis and treatment. TB treatment is free in all government and some private health facilities. Let us also remember not to stigmatize or discriminate against TB patients or those who have been treated for TB. Individuals who have been cured of TB cannot infect others. I call on all stakeholders, especially the private sector, to join us in the fight to end TB in Nigeria. Together, we can make a difference. Remember, TB anywhere is TB everywhere. End TB by 2030. Yes, we can.
Thanks for joining us again. About 250,000 women in vulnerable households in Zamfara State have received Ramadan welfare packages courtesy of the state governor's wife, Huria Dauda Lawal. The gesture is aimed at providing relief to the beneficiaries amidst the ongoing Ramadan fast. Haliru Mohammed has the details.
Wife of Zamfara State Governor Huria Daudalo recently embarked on statewide distribution of Ramadan welfare package to women and vulnerable households. The gesture, which was designed to provide relief to over 250,000 beneficiaries across the state, has eventually concluded in Zamfara Central Senatorial District. The exercise received widespread appreciation from beneficiaries drawn from Bungudu, Maru, Gusau and Safe local government areas of the zone. The governor's wife emphasized the importance of assisting the needy and urged people to continue supporting those in need.
The items distributed in these packages include rice, maize, beans, millet, sugar, spaghetti, oil and salt. We hope that these food items will bring relief to our beneficiaries, enabling them to observe their fast with ease. But beyond Ramadan, let us continue to uphold the values of generosity, kindness and compassion in our daily lives.
In their separate remarks, Chairman of Bungudu, Maru, Gusau and Safe local government areas applauded the initiative, noting that it will ease the hardships being faced by those observing the Ramadan fast. With this development, the Ramadan welfare package has benefited over 250,000 women and vulnerable households in the state. In Gusau, Halil Muhammad, NTA News.
And in a bid to support federal government's efforts in addressing unemployment, M-Switch and AfriLabs have launched a remote job initiative aimed at creating over 2,000 jobs in various professions across the country. Suleiman Abdul Wahab reports.
I just heard about it and I came to more or less, I would say, secure my daughter's future. And I'm saying that because, you know, the Bible says a father leaves an inheritance for his children's children. In this case, we have to be deliberate.
Unemployment remains a major challenge in Nigeria, particularly among youth. In response, M-Switch and AfriLab have partnered to launch a remote job initiative aimed at addressing this critical issue. The initiative, set to begin in April, will provide job opportunities across various sectors, including technology, cybersecurity, healthcare, and more.
The program will create 2,000 remote job opportunities for young creatives and tech professionals, enabling them to earn, grow, and contribute to the nation's economy without leaving the country.
So we're looking to engage at least 2,000 young people in the pilot, which will be between Abuja, Enugu, Ilorin, and Lagos. And from there, we'll scale up.
Contributing to efforts to reduce the country's unemployment crisis. In addition to job opportunities, training programs will be offered to equip job seekers with necessary skills.
And it's not just for the youth alone. We also have, as long as you're a professional and you want to start earning foreign currency, the salary range of these jobs that are available is between $300 per month to $2,000.
To strive in this field, this project has gained the support of key private sectors such as M-Switch, Creative Hub, AfriLab, and Cybersecurity, INC, USA.
Well, we are partnering because of the core mandate of Nigeria. I call that core mandate of Nigeria, and our core mandate is to create jobs for the youth.
If successful, this partnership has the potential to significantly reduce unemployment in Nigeria and could serve as a model for similar initiatives across African continents. In Abuja, Suleiman Tobu Abdul Wahab, NT News.
This is the news desk at 6 on NTNS 24. Here is a recap of our top stories. Federal, state, local governments share 1.678 trillion naira being February 2025 Federation account revenue. House of Representatives refutes allegation of inducements to ratify emergency rule.
An SDG 11, which ensures access to adequate, safe and affordable housing for all.
First Lady inaugurates new Nana Berry Orphanage Home, says children well-being critical to development under the renewed Hope agenda. Namibia has sworn in its first female president, Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah. Netumbo won elections that extended the ruling party's 35 years grip on power. Aged 72 years, Nandi-Ndaitwah became one of the few women to lead an African nation in a ceremony attended by heads of state from several countries on the continent, including Angola, South Africa, and Tanzania. The opposition Independent Patriots for Change, IPC, mounted a strong challenge but secured only 25.5% of the presidential vote. Namibia is one of the world's leading uranium producers and is also rich in diamonds. And that's the news desk at 6 and News 24. Thanks for joining us. I am Mina Daniels.